Oh, la-di-da. Look at you, comedians. Oh no, when's part 10 going to be released? Maybe sometime in 2027. Incorrect. It's actually going to be Friday. I'm just going to make you wait a couple of days for it. Just recorded Anno, rendering that, and I figured, you know what the hell, I'll finish this off. I'm in a good mood, and I've got a fresh cup of tea next to me. So, let's just continue the murder. Now, Hengsha Docks. It is a silly place, no one likes it. However, I have ways of hurting people, but I do need to do some restructuring of the inventory, because I need to pick something up, and it is a little on the large side. That will do. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Move the mine to slot 9. Slot 7, slot 6. And what was I going to do now? Ah, yes. I need some toys, don't I? Ah, yes. Here it is. Stabilize. So yes, I might have actually consulted my notes that I made from when I originally started this run. Oh, the joys of doing it properly. Now I've got 3 buildings for security and I need to kill. This is one of them. Come on, son. Don't play this game with me. Come on. Oh.
Access granted.
Foolish thing. Alright. Robot's disabled, camera is off. When I open the door, there's going to be a guy inside, and he will freak out at the door opening, and he will come to investigate. When he does, well, he's going to go to sleep. And I might toss him somewhere. Hello? Go to bed. Good boy. I like everything. Alright, here's the second building. No security console in here, however, it is unlocked. Disable, off, and off. Alright, now then, I need to go get a toy. Shit. Alright, whilst he's walking over there, let's explain what we need to do. Now, there's 2 snipers covering this courtyard, and I don't like them. I've got one on the building directly in front of me, which contains Tong's package, and I've got one on the balcony on the building in the distance. Both of these guys are long-range snipers and can spot anything I do in the middle of the area. I don't want that, so we need to kill them. Now you can stay there. Oh, look! That's what I wanted. Now, your man at the back, I'm wanting to walk over to the far right side. It should be nice and quiet there. Go on. Go on. I can see him. That's why we wanted the stabilizers. Haha. Eeny, meeny, miny. Headshots. Alright, let's get your man at the side here. Excellent. I will need to go pilfer their bodies for ammunition in a second. There's 2 walkways to the left and right of this main courtyard. And down there are various storage areas, and there's a couple of heavies walking around there as well. There's also 2 turrets at the end, covering. And between them is... Hang on a second. Now then. Can I get your attention? I cannot. However, I need to get rid of this camera. whilst doing that, I'm going to drink some tea.
Access granted.
Ah, it's good. Excellent. The murderous rampage may now continue. Good night, sir. Got another one at the far end. Now he's going to walk between those two boxes. Right here. And when he does, I'll take his face off. And he should be hidden from the camera that's on the building to the right. I'm pretty certain it doesn't reach that far. However, it's on my map here next to me, and I'm thinking, yeah, I don't want to take any risks. So, almost. That'll do. Alright, I'm running out of ammo. Let's go loot the dead. $6,555. Okay, that's the balcony door.
Tech corporations have announced plans to collaborate on a project called Heaven, which is basically a space station resort paradise that will be floating in our orbit.
Access granted.
There we go.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen, you're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Alright. Now then, this is done. However, I need to still get through the warehouse to the office at the back. Now, the office... Ugh. Sorry. That's better. Okay, the office is at the back. There's a turret guarding it, and there's also two
Access
guys
granted.
watching the front door. I've got a group of 3 walking around the middle of the warehouse. However, they are easy to dispose of. And then I've got 2 more in a security room at the back, which we shall dispose of as well.
I didn't sign up for this. Got something to say, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant has nothing to say except for, oh god, my lungs, why are they burning? Alright, there's the 2 dudes at the back, and there's a turret on the right watching them, so me going up there is not a good idea. Thankfully, no one can see me doing this, despite... Okay.
Did they tell you where these pods are going? They told me it's top secret. And did they tell you why they're storing people in them? I don't ask questions, and neither should you. That's messed up. It must be for some immoral experiment. Well, I guess we're all just hamsters in our cages these days.
Excuse me, sir, have you seen my fist? Oh, look, there it is. Now then, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, don't play funny buggers with me now. Ah, you are dangerous.
Access granted.
Which you won't succeed. Now then, this is the tough moment. Do I? Yeah, why not? Oh dear, I clicked the wrong thing. That's unfortunate. 210 credits. I like it. Let's dump that. I have no need for one of those. $3295. Oh, look, hang on a second. 3295. So I can move my cup of tea out of the way. Yes, Tong has escaped. Oh dear. Mr. Tong does not like Wang. Sorry, I'm just going to swim around the gutter there for a minute. Just come in, the water's great. Yeah, why not? Do eat.
Shit! So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tom? Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load it, secure those pods!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know.
But it'll cost you £6.50 to find out.
Pritchard, any chance you're still there?
Jensen, my God. You've been offline for days. Where the hell are you?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm pinging you now. You're in Singapore.
Okay.
Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
I do like how they managed to shithammer the missing link and the core game together in the director's cut. Unfortunately, the removing of the piss filter and the fact that it ran like a dead dog's ass kind of put me off it a little. And I still haven't finished or gone through the director's cut. I know they made changes to the boss fights, but they're not really that much of a challenge to begin with. I mean, yeah, okay, the piss filter was a... Yeah, you either liked it or you didn't. I really liked it because the whole, you know, it was presented straight away with this wonderful black and gold thing, and it was in, you know, to remove that, it's kind of like killing the atmosphere a little. Oh, but we replaced all the textures. Well, they were shit in 2011. They ain't gonna improve by doing that.
Looks like this.
Good night, gents. Right, now your man has a door code, which is good. I need to get to the barracks and turn off the... what's the word? Jammer. That's it. And it's in there. Alright, I've got two dudes here. One will go into the room there, and the other one will walk into the room on the right. There he goes. Crack. There you go.
Technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Pipes.
Oh, come on.
Returning to tonight's biggest story.
Yeah, not playing anymore.
World Health Organization today issued an unprecedented recall on augmentation technology.
Right, now you stay there.
For days, reports of temporary malfunctions and electrostatic disturbances have been flooding in from around
Excellent.
the globe.
As the camera's off.
Elizabeth Duclair, spokeswoman for the WHO, confirms that the cause of the disruptions.
You must have done something, Jensen. 4 of our GPL signals just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin, Faraday. I'm not picking up Dr. Reed.
Send me the coordinates you do have. And Pritchard, tell Sarif.
I can't. While you were incommunicado, Mr. Darrow invited him, Bill Taggart, and the UN delegates to Panchea. They're halfway to the Arctic by now.
Great.
Now this is a nice... I do like the Mega Ranch. It's good fun to play around here. Basically, there are... It looks like an absolute rat maze, but the key to it is the left building. Now, I've got to find 3 scientists. The first one's located in the basement. The second one is located in the other building. And she's in this room here in the corner. There is a room at the back with an elevator, which will take you down, and you'll find the third scientist in there, but you need the heavy lifting arms to get it.
Defect, coming so soon after the recent riots, only raises more questions about the problem of human intelligence.
Yep.
Is this the beginning of...
Shh, 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 shh. There we go. You take a nap there. Alright, now I've got another dude. Alright, we're in. No, that's not how doors work. Multi-million-dollar cyborg can't even operate a door. Alright. Now I got 2 guys in the room here next to me. One's a heavy and one's a smaller guy. Alright. The one scientist is down there. You can just make him out. We need to go get him. The easiest way to do that is to take the elevator. There's a security room on the right. We're not going into there. Gonna go all sneaky beaky like. Your lasers do nothing.
Adam? Adam Jensen? Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
Really? What about Dr. Reed? Her GPL signal isn't broadcasting. Do you know where she is?
In the secured zone. You'll never get in there. Too many guards.
A distraction might encourage them to leave the area. Say, an incident in one of the labs.
A bold plan, my boy. But one small incident would never be enough.
No, you're right. But 3 simultaneous accidents might.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
There may be something. Vasily wanted to upload a virus onto their security network. Disable their GPL protocols. Eric or Nia might know more about it.
Have you seen Nia Colvin lately? I haven't found her yet.
They've done a good job keeping us all separated, but I suspect she'll be in the Microgen building. There's a skywalk connecting the 2 buildings. If you can find it, you won't have to go back outside.
I'm still looking for Dr. Koss. I don't suppose you could point me in the right direction.
Eric showed an amazing bit of courage a few weeks back. Slipped a note into one of the project reports, telling me they've got him locked inside a lab on the 3rd floor of the Microgen building. I suspect, though, they'll have cameras and other security devices protecting it. You'll have to be on your guard, son.
Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
And while I'm doing that, you can get yourself some better textures.
Gotcha. Just be ready. When you feel your GPL vibrate, set off that distraction.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Alright, I need to cross the skywalk and find Nia. The thing is, there's a security console which controls some cameras, and I can't think where the hell it is off the top of my head now. Need to keep your head down over here, otherwise they will see you in the courtyard. Ah, yes, I remember where it is now. Chokey choke. It's gonna be interesting. Oh shit! Yeah, fuck that. Right, let's do this the easy way. Excellent, there's 2 cameras down. Grab one of those. So I like to keep my UI clean, because, you know, in the middle of combat, last thing I want to do is mash the wrong button. $15.04. Okay, there's a skywalk. Your man scientist is in that door there. There's a lift in the back of the room. Nia's down the corridor on the right.
Ready to relieve you, Corporal.
Lead is right. Man, am I tired of this woman's nagging.
Colvin. What's she whining about now?
Everything from the food to the temperature.
She's just trying to get on your nerves to see if you'll drop your guard. Don't let her get to you.
Right. Well, good luck.
Appears to be looking a bit tired there. In the ass! Sleep. I'm not expecting your man to come through, but... God.
Get the hell out. This lab is off limits to you people.
Well,
nice
fuck
to
you
see
too.
you too, Dr. Goldman.
What? Wait a second. I know you. You were Seraph's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Seraph.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Savchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, It just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
I haven't yet located Eric Goss, Dr. Colvin. Do you know where they're keeping him?
He's working in a lab on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator that might get you there. It's on the 2nd floor, though, and I heard the guard say something about that floor being shut off. But then again, with those neuro enhancements of yours, you might find a way to get into it.
I will. In the meantime, stay tuned for the signal. You'll feel a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to set off the distraction.
I'll be ready. And I'm sorry about what I said.
Bitch. There's nothing of value in here now. Shit. Ooh, you're fun. Oh, really? Come on. No, no, no.
Access granted.
Alright. Here's the elevator. But like I said, we need robo arms to get in there. Literally come out right next to the guy. No, I might be exaggerating. He's in the next room. Still, close enough.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Seraph? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Seraph's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through LIM, but I can't be sure.
I've already been in touch with Colvin and Faraday, and we've come up with a plan. If the 3 of you set off simultaneous explosions in your labs, it might allow me to access the secured area and find Megan. Then we all get out of here.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
Listen, Dr. Koss. Dr. Sevchenko had a plan to neutralize the GPL tracker.
Yes, he wanted to upload a viral program onto the security control computer to scramble all of their equipment. He gave me a copy in case anything happened to him. Here, I never had the courage to use it. Besides, we had nowhere to go.
Dr. Koss, the bioship you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
The computer I need to upload this to. Where's it located?
Vasily mentioned a tunnel near the back of the compound. I think it leads to the restricted area's security terminals, but... well, I've never used it myself. I wish I could be more helpful. Or even go with you. But...
You're a massive pussy. Yeah, we get it.
Stay put, Dr. Koss. Once I upload this virus, you'll have to do your part. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, that's the signal to set off the explosion.
I'll wait, Mr. Jensen. But hurry.
Alright, that's all three taken care of. Need to get to the back of the compound now. Upload this toy. Which means I gotta go out the way I came in. Over the sky bridge. Wish I could kill those two, but they're too heavily defended. Especially with a turret watching them. What? Right, ooh, hello. There's quite a few there. I want to do a bit of rework first. I need that, I need that. Let's unmark that. And I will shift that to there, and that's to there. Clip. Mine templates. EMP mine. What have we got in here? Nothing of value. Little hardcore, but got the results. Let's have some fun. Oh shit. Might be a bit ambitious with that fun.
Access granted.
We good? Let's do it.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
I like my robo buddy. Let's turn him off just in case he decides to have a go at me. He shouldn't do, but I'm not taking any chances. Might come in handy. Right. Here's where shit gets real.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
Let me guess. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging?
The Augs were recalled. You should be offline!
Women never fail to underestimate men.
You should have stayed dead, Jensen. I knew you would show up here eventually. So predictable.
Oops.
Finish it.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
So yeah, that was supposed to be a difficult fight. That's how you cheese it. Basically, you just use a gas mine and then just pelt the shit out of him with mines. However, I did kind of fuck up a little there, because he threw the EMP at me, and whilst I personally wasn't affected by the EMP, it was blowing up all the mines I was throwing, so it was hurting me in the process, but it doesn't matter, because once the EMP discharged, he then stepped on all the mines that I threw there, and it blew his ass out of his ears. Oh, lovely. Right, now then. Means I've got no mines left. Noes! That's not too bad, though. I've got a couple of mine templates, a few concussions, and a few EMPs. Means I might have to get a little bit savage at Panchaea. But overall, though, I'm very happy with that. Now then, I've got lots of points to spend. Five whole points. This may come in handy. 1 point remaining. What do I want to spend it on? Oh, sod it. Why not? There might be a water breakthrough, I can't remember. I hear beeping. Oh, it's on the wall. I wouldn't get that. Sorry. You know, I like to plug them off the wall and store them in inventory, but never mind.
Jaren, is that you?
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you. You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA. I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Richard! Patch me into Seraph, now!
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
Modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. Hugh never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
Now, what is in here? I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, fuck am I hacking a level 5? Very cool looking room. Sorry, old school fans of Deus Ex will recognize that.
Jensen, what the hell's going on out there? Broadcast frequencies are going haywire.
Malik, is that you? Where are you?
Coming into visual range of Singapore now. Been in the air since Pritchard first pinged you.
Good timing. I'm heading for a hangar bay to open the roof. We'll need an emergency extraction.
Roger that. I'm on my way. Hey, Jensen! Looks like you could use some help! I see the scientist, Jensen. I'm landing nearby. And I think... Dr. Reed wants to speak to you. Hang on.
Hello? Adam? We're all fine, but you have to get to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
Super secret Hangar 18 email. Yes, definitely one for the old school Deus Ex fans. Obviously, if you didn't save Malik, you wouldn't be here to knock all these guys out, but they're not hard to get rid of. Let's get the hell out of here and go to Panchaea.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A, preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
Let's do it.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.